Welcome to Consult Advisor, an ICT consulting services company. In this video, we will explain how to create and customize a team site. We will start with creating a team site. Before we begin, remember that some buttons, templates, and options may look slightly different depending on the school's Microsoft 365 settings, permissions, and updates. From the SharePoint Start page, I will select Create Site. Then choose Team Site because this site is meant for collaboration between the teacher and students. Choose a template for the site. I will choose the training course one. For the site name, I will type Grade 7 English. This makes the purpose of the site clear and practical because it can be used for the whole English class, not only for one project. For the site description, I will write, a shared class workspace for Grade 7 English resources, reading materials, writing tasks, grammar and vocabulary practice, class updates and student projects. I will keep the site private because only the correct teachers and students should have access. SharePoint asks me to add members. I will add the English teacher as the owner and student as member. This template already includes areas that are useful for a class site, such as a welcome section, documents, resources, upcoming events, course updates, and instructor information. Now SharePoint opens the new Grade 7 English team site. The page already has a clear structure, but the content is still generic. Instead of deleting the whole page, I will edit the existing template and replace the sample content with information that matches our English class. I will select Edit at the top right of the page. This allows me to change the text, images, sections, web parts, links, and sample content on the home page. As we can see here, we have the section, which is the main part, and inside it we have the web part that we can edit. Here we have the toolbox that has so many options. And then we have properties, as well as layouts. At the top of the page, the template has a large welcome area. I will use this area to introduce the class site. I will replace the default title with Welcome to Grade 7 English. Under the title, I will write, this is the main workspace for Grade 7 English. Students and teachers will use it to access reading materials, writing tasks, grammar and vocabulary resources, class updates, assignments, and shared documents. I will replace the default button here by clicking on this button below it. The properties open on the left. From here we can edit the title and write instead Open Course Documents. After that, we should change the link so that when we click on this sentence it will take us to the document library where everything will be organized. To get the link for the document library, we simply right-click on it and choose Copy Link. Then go back to the properties and paste it in the link section. I can also change the image on the left. After clicking on the image you want to change, the properties on the right will open. Click on the Change button below the picture. You can choose pictures from your files, and we have an option to upload from stock images. For example, I'll write English class. Then I will choose a picture and click Select. Next, I will move to the Documents area. The template may already include sample folders such as General, Project Team 1, Project Team 2, or Subjects. These are only sample folders, so I will replace them with 4 simple folders that are easier for students to understand. But first, let's change the title to Documents. We can also change the size of the document library. Now let's delete these folders. and then drag folders that I already have on the PC. Now let us edit the Resources section. This section already contains sample buttons, so instead of creating a new section, we will customize the existing one. First, I will select the Resources web part. From the Settings panel, I can change the layout depending on how I want the links to appear. For this example, I will keep a simple tile layout because it is clear and easy for students to use. After that, I can adjust the size and appearance of the links, depending on the options available in the web part. The goal is to make the resources easy to read without making the section too crowded. Now I will edit each resource button separately. Each button can have its own name, icon, and link. For example, I will click on this sample button and change its name to Writing Tasks. To connect this button to the correct folder, I will go to the Documents library, select the Writing Tasks folder, click the three dots, and choose Copy Link. Now I will return to the home page, select the Writing Tasks button again, open its properties, click the Change button, choose the From Link option, and paste the copied folder link. Then choose Select. Once this is saved, students will be able to click Writing Tasks and go directly to the correct folder in the document library. I can repeat the same process for the other resource buttons such as Reading Materials, Grammar and Vocabulary, and Short Story Writing Project. Now let us edit the Calendar or Upcoming Events section. First, we click on the Events web part, then open the Properties panel. From here we can change options such as the layout. After that, I will change the section title to Upcoming Events so it is clearer for students. Now we need to republish the page before adding our real events. As we can see, after republishing, this is how our site looks for now. We can also see the resources section that we edited earlier. For example, if we click on Writing Tasks, it will take us directly to the Writing Tasks folder in the document library. Now let us scroll down to the Upcoming Events section. To add an event, we can click See All. Then choose Create an Event. Here we can add the event title. For example, I will write Vocabulary Quiz on Unit 1. Then I will choose the date and time. After that, I can add the location. For example, English classroom. We can also add a category if needed, depending on how the school wants to organize events. In the description, I will write Vocabulary Quiz on Unit 1, pages 30 to 45. After checking the details, I will click Save. Now we can go back to the home page, scroll to the Events section, and we should see the event appear there. We can add more events later by using the Add Event button again. Now let us move to the Course Updates section. Since this section will be used for class news and updates, we first need to enter Edit mode. Then I will select the title and change it from Course Updates to Weekly Updates. After changing the title, I will republish the page so we can start adding news posts. Now I will click Add News. SharePoint will ask me to choose a template. For this example, I will choose a blank template, but you can choose another template depending on the type of update you want to create. Then I will click Create Post. For the title, I will write Short Story Planning Begins. In the text area, I will add a short description. This week, students will begin planning their short stories. They should choose a main character, setting, conflict, and story ending before Friday. After checking the post, I can click Post or Post and Send if I want to share it directly with selected users. Then we go back to the home page. The news post will now appear in the weekly update section. We can also add more news posts later whenever there is a new reminder, assignment, or class announcement. Now let us go to the final section, Meet the Course Instructor. As usual, we should be in edit mode first. I will click on this section, open the properties, and change the title to Meet the Grade 7 English Teacher. Then I will replace the description with a short teacher introduction. Now for the Email Me text, I can right-click on the words Email Me. Then choose the hyperlink option. Here I will type the teacher's email address. This allows students to click the link and open their email app to contact the teacher directly. After adding the link, I will click Save. Finally, I will republish the page. Now, whenever students click Email Me, the browser may ask them which app they want to use, such as Outlook, Microsoft Edge, or another email application. They can choose the app they prefer to send the email. Now let's see how the Grade 7 English Team site appears from the student account. The student can open the site, view the home page, access the resources, view the upcoming events and updates, and use the documents library to add or work on files, depending on the permissions given by the school. This is why a team site is useful for classroom collaboration. It gives teachers and students one shared space for resources, assignments, documents, and class activities. Before using the site with a real class, always make sure that students have the correct access level. Students can be members when they need to collaborate, but they should not be added as owners because owners can manage the site settings and permissions. In this video, we created and customized a SharePoint team site for a Grade 7 English class. We edited the template, organized resources, added events and updates, and checked how the site appears from a student account. In the next video, we will create a communication site and explain how it can be used to share information with a wider audience. For more video tutorials, visit our channel.